Welcome back to Late Night Fredonia. Yes, I am still your host. If you were hoping for someone else, change the channel already. I'm the host of this show. Get used to it. John is gone. But I've got an awesome brand new segment me and Pete came up with. This is what happens when you leave two kids that grew up in the 90s to make a television show. We have Tricky Dick Jokes.
Tricky Dick Jokes with Pete and Keith.
This has nothing to do with Richard Nixon.
That's right, it doesn't.
Today's theme for the Tricky Dick Jokes is Pokemon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Pete,
Yeah?
do you want to see my Metapod? All it knows how to do is harden.
You could use a TM. That might take care of things.
That's good advice.
You know, actually, I call mine Charizard
Why do you call yours Charizard?
because it burns when I pee, and I'm weak against water Pokemon.
Can I whip you with my Ninetales?
I don't know what that means.
It was like a dog thing.
You know, Keith, sometimes when you're in the shower, I Pikachu.
That's grossly inappropriate. I want to wiggly my tuff on your Jigglypuff. Meow.
I'm more ripped than Snorlax. That was a really fat Pokemon that just slept all the time.
Pete.
Yeah.
Pete, I have to know. Did you get Chansey last night?
Yeah, I totally squirtled in her eye.
Mewtwo, you're a Machamp.
But the problem is I also choked my Psyduck last night. She left.
Nurse Joy needs to get some penicillin because I gave her a Bulbasaur last night.
Oh. Well, I guess Poliwhirl could be a vagina.
Yeah, I think it.
I could see it,
Could,
right?
yeah.
That's all I got. Sort of, you know.
That's it for the Tricky Dick Jokes. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed it and didn't hate it too much. I don't really care. I am here with the beautiful and talented members of Randomex, the co-directors.
Yeah. Well, director and co-director. We're not both co-directors.
So there is a hierarchy.
Oh, yeah. And I am it.
Does it go by blondness? Length of hair?
Length of hair.
Yeah. Time in the sun.
You could be next in line.
Nah, you couldn't. You
Nah,
couldn't.
you're blonde.
You couldn't.
I could not be. You know why?
But
I fail on the blondness account. That's.
it's nothing a little bottle of bleach can fix them.
But you guys, Randomax is an improv team,
How does camera one look?
which means you do improvisational comedy?
Improv comedy, that is correct.
Improvisational
No.
versus improv?
Yeah,
You're an English major, aren't you?
I am.
You're about to tear me apart.
I'm about to tear you apart. Apart is 2 words. Period.
Part. Period.
Period.
But what exactly is improv comedy? What is the word improv?
You do it.
It means we develop scenes and games all on the spot. We don't have a script or anything. So it means we don't have to memorize lines.
Do you-
rehearse that much.
Do you guys whisper when you do shows too?
Actually, if you've ever seen a good show, the reason is because, yeah, we're whispering to each other, like jokes that we think of.
Yeah, I just meant you're whispering right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
We weren't sure how loud to talk because these mics are here.
I yell everything normally.
It's really
You should
close.
continue to yell.
Okay.
You saw the rugby kids. Pretend you have balls like they do.
Rugby balls.
Rugby balls.
True story. I've never seen a rugby ball though, and we were kind of like watching the show. Like, there's no way they play a sport with that. 'Cause
Yeah, that's the ball.
It looks like an egg. Like it has that
If
weird.
the
tip.
egg had like 2 tips to
Wait,
it like
say that
that.
again.
If the
You say
egg.
egg. I
egg.
say egg. What do you say?
Egg.
Egg.
Egg. You're
Egg?
wrong. Here.
You say egg?
I'm from Rochester.
You're
We
stupid.
put like
I'm
an
from
A, a
Rochester.
hard A.
I say egg.
Rochester.
You have no excuse.
Yeah, he's from Rochester.
No, he has
You're
no
from
excuse.
Webster.
You're not from real Rochester.
Okay, okay.
But improv comedy.
Yeah, let's go back to it. Egg.
Let's get away from the rugby balls and the eggs, and let's go back to...
Yeah, so we have hour-and-a-half shows every other Friday. The next one is October 4th? Second? Whatever
Director.
Friday
October
is.
2nd?
Yeah.
Whatever the Friday is.
Yeah.
So it's always
the
Friday,
second.
and it's always
every
in...
Friday in McEwen, 209, the Giant Lecture Hall at 10 p.m. And basically we make you laugh for an hour and a half. Usually have a digital short to throw in there. Not unlike the SNL sorts. Not unlike them.
Not unlike them, so very like them.
So very like them.
So-
But you don't improvise the digital shorts. That's
Well, I
pre-recorded.
mean-
That's cheating.
It's not cheap.
I'm messing with you. It's not cheating.
Okay.
There's no cheating in comedy, as is proof by everything that I've done on this show so far.
But
That's true.
And Pokemon. By the way, that was great.
I'm glad you like that.
It was really great.
I thought for sure you'd hate it.
I didn't hate it.
In the best way.
I hated it, but yeah, the best way I hated it.
But like, there's more to improv comedy than just making stuff up. You guys have games, right? There's structure
Absolutely.
to it.
Yes.
And there's a format you have to do. For example, you have to. The number one rule is you agree and add on to things. Like yes and is the big rule.
Absolutely. If someone said no, if I interrupted you right now, I was like, no, that's not true, I'd ruin everything you were about to
You
say.
would ruin everything I was
And I'd ruin the scene that you guys were trying to create.
Yes.
like this one. You just ruined
We were
it.
trying to have a nice time.
Through example. Through that, and that's how you suck. Like I need lessons
Is there anything
on
in your
that.
cup?
Yeah, is there anything in your cup?
No.
I don't think there is. You're damn fools.
Are you going to say that?
We'll find out later.
Say what? Damn fools?
Fools.
What
Fools
aren't you
is
li-
fools is the
Fools
F
are
word.
Oh.
Fool is a
What aren't
four-letter
you allowed
word
to
that starts
say?
with F.
What aren't
Yeah,
you
what-
allowed to
Let's
say?
not go through that list.
I know, I'd really like to know. I just want to make sure.
I
that's
want to
the
know
button.
too. I've been asking for clarification on that for a while, but
Well, no time
let's
like the
not get
present.
into that.
Let's
What's
get
your
to it.
favorite game to play? What's your favorite improv game? Distraction.
Say it again.
Say it again.
It's just an open scene where you just have a scene going on about nothing.
Two
and
people
If the person moderating the scene doesn't like a certain line, they'll tell you to say it again.
That sounds hard. It sounds like easy comedy because it's just making someone repeat something. I imagine them getting
Well-
flustered and stuff. I'm not belittle it, not easy.
No,
like
it is. It's a good game because
Whoa.
actually,
But-
like, you say things on the spot, you improv it, and if it's not good, you actually have a second chance, which never happens in any other game.
that's cool. And then the person probably demanding you to say it again is there to help you more than hurt you.
Depends who does it. When I'm in charge, I make everyone say everything again. So the scene takes 3 hours long and only one sentence.
So
You just
people
say it over.
leave. There's an intermission,
Yeah.
right? Because
When I run
that's
the
half a show.
When I run the game, it goes over the span of 3 shows. I'm lying.
That's
That doesn't
fascinating.
matter.
Do you have a different favorite game, Krista? And if not, lie to me right now.
Say It Again is on my top list. But I'll
Slideshow.
lie to you. Slideshow is one of my favorites in real life.
I'm a
Slideshow.
telepath.
Slideshow. Do you want to explain it?
Slideshow's a different kind of game because there's miming.
There is a charading.
Charading.
We like to
That's
call
what
it.
they call it in the biz.
In the biz.
It's all right.
In the biz. We call it charading.
So you have games that require charading,
Yeah, guessing.
scenes, guessing games. I believe there's also line games, correct?
There is line games. Everyone plays those. It's not. It's kind of like Whose Line Is It Anyway, but we have a troop of 12 of us. So I mean,
12 sounds like a good size.
it is a very good size. We had 15, then we killed 3 people.
You guys are murderers? You're lucky very few people watch the show. You will not, you will not be tried and convicted based
Oh,
on
no, not
evidence found
killed,
on
as
this
in
show.
Took their lives.
Oh.
Killed their comedy careers by
Oh.
nixing them out of the group.
That's harsh.
That is.
That's extremely harsh. Oh.
But it's a harsh game. Improv comedy.
So there's games inside of the game.
Oh, absolutely.
Keith,
I like
do you
that.
have me hooked up to this microphone that's hooked up to this chair so I can't move from this chair?
I knew you would need a leash. I can see you
I
trying
feel
to
like
escape
this
that
is a
chair right
leash.
now.
Brett wants to dance.
No, I feel like I can't.
If Jones
go
wants to
anywhere.
dance, he's got his opportunity coming up right now.
I'm not going to dance.
No, there will be dancing. Dancing will happen. Listen, everyone, go see the next Random Act show next Friday. Not this one. We're all going home. Next Friday, 10 o'clock, McEwen 209. There will be laughs for one and all. But right now, Pete Byrne is about to